Today we're ranking Aquatica water slides on a tier list. Like and subscribe! Ladies and gentlemen, today I am at my computer after a wonderful day at Aquatica, and we are going to be making a tier list of all the rides and attractions there. Let's see which ones are going to sink and which ones are going to swim. Okay guys, we got our tier list. Let's start off with Reef Plunge. So, Reef Plunge is a very interesting water slide at Aquatica. In concept, it's awesome, but the issues I have with it, as I'll state here, are such. So, when you climb up, it's a single person slide with 2 slides, so you can kind of race your friends. It has about 1 spin and goes down through the aquarium. It might have 2 spins, but it goes down through the aquarium where you can see the dolphins in theory. But the issue I have is the tube is very foggy and you can barely see, and it's so short. It's cool for the people who are watching you, because they can watch you go down and go through the aquarium, but when you're in it, you really don't see very much. But besides that, it's just a pretty normal water slide. But yeah, I think I'm gonna rate this one a solid B tier. It's not the best water slide at Aquatica by any means, but I think in concept it's cool, and I think it gets itself a solid B tier on the low end of B tier. B tier for the theming, so to speak, of the idea of the water slide. In execution, not the best. In theory, a very, very good water slide. Next up, we got Care Curl. Care Curl is a ride where you get in a 5-person tube, go down a little bit of a slide, go down a very, very steep drop, and then up a half pipe, half bowl thing, and right out to the exit. It's a really, really fun ride if you got a lot of people to go with, and it's not very long. It's probably one of, if not the shortest water slide at Aquatica. And just because of the time that you're actually on not being that long, I think I'm gonna have to put Care Curl probably in let's see. I'm thinking B or C. I think I'm gonna have to put it in C tier. It's a great ride. The actual drop is awesome, but there's other rides that have the drop part, but way better, and they last way longer. All right, next up we have Loggerhead Lane. Loggerhead Lane is Aquatica's lazy river. Now there are 2 lazy rivers, if you can call them that, on property. One is called Roa's Rapids and one is called Loggerhead Lane. Roa's Rapids is faster and does not have tubes and only life vests, whereas Loggerhead Lane has tubes and is very slow. Loggerhead Lane has several waterfalls and some other stuff. It's a really, really great lazy river when it's open. The issue is, recently when I've gone, it's been closed, or parts of it have been closed for whatever reason, and that kind of stinks. But the greatest thing about this lazy river is the fish tanks. There is one fish tank on one path, and the other one has the aquarium for the dolphins. And you get to see the dolphins and the slides from the Reef Plunge while you're going on the lazy river. So it's pretty awesome. I really do enjoy sitting on a raft, looking at people go through the slides and watching the dolphins swim around along with lots of other fish, and it's really enjoyable when it's open. So I'm gonna put Loggerhead Lane in A tier. Hey guys, next up, Wahanu Way. Wahanu Way is a 2-person tube slide that has 4 different tracks, so you can kind of race your friends with that. It's a pretty fun, basic inner tube water slide. Like I said, fits 2 people. It's pretty fun. It's not anything super special. I think it's a really great down the middle, solid attraction here at Aquatica. I wouldn't wait super long for it, but it's definitely a great ride to go on when the weight is low. So I'm going to put it at C tier. Okay guys, next up we have a Aquatica. Now a Aquatica I have not ridden, sadly, because it has been closed ever since we got our passes. So I have not been able to ride this ride. And so sadly I'm going to put it in F tier just because I have not ridden it. So we're just going to put F as just if there's anything absolutely horrible and things I haven't ridden. So I'm sorry about that, and maybe I'll update the video when the ride reopens. But when I've been there, there has literally been green sludge at the bottom that has been sitting there for a while, and every single time I walk by I say still water. Okay, now we got a big gun. We have Ehu's Breakaway Falls. Ehu's Breakaway Falls is a water slide with a little trap door that falls when you're standing on top of it and plummets you several feet before entering you into the water slide, where you go through twists and turns and then out back into the park. This ride is very, very suspenseful and very fun. There are 3 tubes at the top and 3 chambers. When you're sitting in them, you don't know who's going to drop first when they're running all 3. So there's an added level of suspense, and along with that, there's a heartbeat noise playing that speeds up depending on when you're going to drop. It is a very, very incredible slide, and I thoroughly enjoyed my ride on it. It is, however, not S tier material. I really do like it, but I don't think it's S tier. The only reason I don't think it's S tier is just because of the pain of the water spraying into your mouth, eyes, ears, nose, and everything, even when you're covering it. And the initial slam when you land on the slide can hurt sometimes. And the trek up there is a doozy. But I'm gonna put it in A tier. And it is an incredible ride and a must-do when you're at Aquatica. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, drum roll please. Roa's Rapids. Roa's Rapids might unironically be one of my favorite attractions here at Aquatica. It is just a lazy river, but fast, and no tubes. Now, if it had tubes, it would be, oh my gosh, it would be S+++++. But it is an incredible attraction. It is so fun just to float around with a life jacket on over and over and over. And you don't need a life jacket either, but I just take one because it's fun just to float and run through these little bits of rapids and these waterfalls and sprinklers spraying at you, and it's so fun and relaxing when you want it to be, and hectic and fun when you're with your friends. I love Roa's Rapids. Roa's Rapids is incredibly well themed, incredibly well mapped out, and just incredibly relaxing and fun at the same time. I love Roa's Rapids. It has 2 exits, so you can get off whenever you want it. It's incredible. I love Roa's Rapids. I'm going to put Roa's Rapids in, you guessed it, our first S tier. Yes, a round of applause for Roa's Rapids for being the first S tier ride at Aquatica. Let's see if any of these upcoming rides and attractions can dethrone Roa's Rapids. Hey guys, next up we have Tassie's Underwater Twist. It is an incredible new ride to Aquatica, and I don't have any footage of the inside of it for spoiler reasons in case y'all don't want to see that. If y'all are interested, there's plenty of other videos that show the inside, and I'd recommend going to watch one of them. But let me explain it a little bit in the most spoiler way free possible. It has theming. Everyone, let's get a big round of applause for something with theming. If you know me, you know I love theming, and Tassie's has theming. You are going underwater and you see underwater creatures and animals while you are going down the bowl. It is geared towards kids, so it's nothing crazy, but it is enjoyable. And I have never been on a themed water slide before, so just for that, just for the innovation, maybe other ones have done it, you let me know in the comments below. But for me, I'm putting Tassie's in S tier. Let's get a round of applause for 2 S tiers in a row. Next up, we have Taumata Racer. It is a insane racer slide. I'm not exactly sure how many slides there are on this slide. You can count them in the video for me and put them in the comment section below if you feel so inclined. But you go down, it's one of my favorite in the park. You go down and race everyone else down water slides that go through a little twist and a little turn in the dark, and then out into the daylight, down a very, very steep drop in the open air, down into the little pad area to finish your race. Fun fact about me, they call me never loses a race at Aquatica Jake for a reason, because I have never lost a race at Aquatica. This ride is definitely going to get A tier. It's going to get the highest in A tier so far. Okay, next up we have Cutback Cove and Big Surf Shores. These are the two side-by-side wave pools that are at Aquatica. One is closed seasonally, the other one is open all the time. When they're both open, one offers a mix where it goes from calm waves to rough waves, and the other one, I believe, is rough waves all the time. None of these are like my go-to thing to do when I'm there, so honestly, I don't have much to say other than I'm gonna put them in C tier. Okay, next up we have Ray Rush. Ray Rush might be the best water slide here at Aquatica. You get on a tube that fits 6 people and go down several twists and turns into a big half bowl dome thing, then fly backwards through a beautiful like race-shaped holes in a tube. You fly through there to go into a big giant half pipe that you spray out, and there's an area that has like a half wall so it looks like you're about to fly out, and you go up and down on that a bunch, and it's super fun, fast-paced, enjoyable, great ride all around. It's definitely the park's most popular attraction, with sometimes during the more busy days being a 2-hour wait. Is it worth 2 hours? I think that depends on if you've been to Aquatica before and if you really are set on riding it, but I personally think it's the best ride, best water ride in the park. We're going to put it at S tier, and we're going to put it in number 1 in S tier. Okay, now we have Walhalla Wave. Walhalla Wave is another tube ride, very, very much like Ray Rush. In fact, they're right next to each other. It is 6 stories tall. It's a bunch of turns and twists in some open air areas and some tunnels that are dark, and then it shoots you out into the daylight and back into the dark over and over again. It's a pretty tame raft ride for being that high up. It's a pretty solid ride. Nothing super crazy, nothing compared to Ray Rush. It's a great ride though. It's fun, it's enjoyable, it's not too intense. I'm gonna put it at B tier. Okay guys, and before this final 3, just a quick reminder that if y'all subscribe, it helps me out a lot. We're almost at 100 subscribers. I can't believe it. Let's see if we can get there off this video. If we can't, no big deal at all. But I appreciate every single one of y'all watching the video. If y'all enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, comment any other theme parks you all want me to do. We got some Disney content coming up. We can do Seaworld, Aquatica, Disney. We can do some other stuff too. Put it down in the comments below if you're interested in any of that. Turn on notifications to be notified when I make new videos. And yeah, I appreciate all y'all. Thank you and God bless. And let's do this last 3 rankings. Okay guys, and for the third to last one, we have Turry's Kid Cove. Now I have not personally been at Turry's Kid Cove, but your guys' favorite guest star has. Introducing Brighton. Woo! Clapping!
Hello guys. Alright, so I like Turry's Kid Cove a lot. I've been there. They won't let you on some of the slides if you're older, but there's 3 slides that will let you on, and a lot of them are really fun. Surely they're still like little kid rides, but they're a lot of fun. But I still think the other kids area is better. So I think I'll give this one like a nice B tier, like B tier, just right down the middle.
Okay guys, now we got Riptide Race. Let's go. Riptide Race is a very, very cool slide. There are two side-by-side slides that you can see each other while you race down. It's super fun. I have also never ever lost a race on this one. That's why they call me, you guys know it, never loses a race at Aquatica Jake, for a reason. This ride is incredible. I love it. It's a great racer ride. Each tube can fit 2 people. You can have an awesome race through several stories of slides. It's a long ride. It might be one of the longest rides there. An incredible ride. It's not necessarily the most like fast-paced, energetic, super duper intense, but it's a fun ride. So that's why I'm gonna put it in A tier. Hey guys, now we have Walkabout Waters. This is the other kids area located at Aquatica, and this is a very, very awesome area. It has lots of slides, tilt buckets, water sprayers, climbing like rope things. They have a ton of levers and switches and valves that you can do to knock water on people below you. When I was there, this little girl poured tons of water on me. I was walking through with my girlfriend as we were exploring the area, and I heard this little girl above me go, "Release the bucket!" And then I felt this tons of cold water just dump on my back. And I look up and this little girl's like 3. She's dying laughing at me. I started dying laughing too. It was a great time. The slides are awesome. That's where I filmed the intro, was on one of these slides. It's a great area. It's one of, like, if I was a kid and I went there, it was incredible. There's stuff for adults to do in there too. The slides are fun. Everything's fun there. I'm going to put this one in S tier. We're going to put it right behind Ray Rush. It was an incredible experience. Ray Rush was definitely the best ride at Aquatica for me. If you guys disagree with the tier list, let me know. Let me know if there's anything you would change, what your favorite ride is at Aquatica. Leave it in the comment section below. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and comment if you guys want more videos like this. We're going to be doing some in real life content soon at Disney and some other places, so I hope you guys will enjoy that. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. God bless, and I'll see you on the next Jakecation.